I'll give you a better one than that. Since we talk about, okay, how you think the Adidas deal got done?
The Adidas deal for Dade County when they changed the field and gave all the uniforms and
yeah, who spearheaded that? Daryl Hosendorf came to me and said, Luke, since we let the cat out the bag on a Happy Friday, Hosendorf came to me and said, Luke, I got this contract and I got the rights to all of and I didn't tell nobody, I never told nobody this story. So y'all getting it right. Everybody had this notion that this fucking Adidas Luke is somewhere behind this. And I was like, why the fuck we don't have that? Our football is better than their football and all this. And so when Hosendorf came to me, he said, Luke, I have this deal where we control all the apparel and we're licensing, branding, we control the media portion of Miami-Dade County Schools. And so I don't have any contacts. I don't have any contacts with any brands. I said, really? So we're going to work out something here. And he said, I say, okay, this is what I'll do for you, Daryl. Because I put the personal shit aside that you got a problem with Mendigo, but because it's for the betterment of the entire community. And I say, I'll reach out to one of my good friends, Ralph Green, who used to work with Nike. Now, mind you, Ralph used to work with Nike, but my original deal was with Nike. So then I went back and forth with Nike, and I said, Nike, this is what I want you to do. This me, Streeter, thinking for the entire community. Nike, I need you to, if you're going to do a deal with us, we're fine, we'll do this deal. The second deal that you're getting ready to do with us, now that Adidas is coming in, I need you to renovate Trash Pile Stadium.
Time out. So when Trash Pile Stadium got renovated with the murals on the side, with the murals and the lights they put, you was behind that too?
I was behind that. I said to Ralph Green and his partner, I need y'all to renovate Trash Pile Stadium. You got the top teams here. We need you to put it together. This is what I ended up doing. They came back. We want to get you back. And I said, Adidas, I need you to do a field at Charles Hadley Park. Adidas was originally going to do the turf field at Hadley Park. And then Keon Hardeman cut the deal to put the turf field at Hadley Park. They spent over a couple $100,000, the same lab, and teaching the kids, because it ain't about just uniforms and shit with me. It's about teaching our kids how to make this shit. Our kids right now at Hadley Park have the same lab that Adidas have and their facilities in Oregon, and have a curriculum that they make cliques, they make all this shit. We'll do the stadium. Mine, you already got. We'll do it over here. So that is how I then said, hey, Adidas, Nike gonna do it. Adidas, I need you to do this stadium at Edison. I need you to do this turf field at Edison. That is how Edison got turf field, because I'm working both of them.
Time out again. Let's put it to Edison turf field. And that night where they had the big party at Edison, the 7-on-7, that was years before the county started talking to Adidas about this deal. You had Adidas first at Edison.
Only 2 schools had Adidas contracts.
Mm-hmm.
It was me. Well, first of all, it was only 2 youth programs in the nation that had Adidas contract. That was Snoop and that was me. That's why you saw us playing Snoop. They would fly us up to play Snoop them, and they would fly Snoop them down here to play us. Matter of fact, Adidas and me, we shut down the Miami International Airport and had the kids walking on the tarmac. Some next level shit. They still talk about that right now today. They was like, how the fuck Luke shut down the international airport and had his kids escorted in that motherfucker? I said, that's what the fuck I do. You don't hear about these stories.